Hi everybody, this is Charity again with Mystic Miracles Transformations, and this is my very first real video. So I've got to tell you, I really wanted to start out with self-love. Self-love is the way you can change the world. You've got to love yourself first. But I had to get down to basics because I realized while I was thinking about it that the way that I was able to have self-love was truly through my positive thinking. It's a routine. And you can't get the routine down unless if you know how it affects everything. Because it does. So, just to start out, I wanted to use a verse in the Bible, and it's Genesis chapter 1, verse 3. Within that, it was when God had created light. That was the very first thing he created, was light. Why did he create light? Because everything is made of light. Everything is made of energy. We are energy. Everything around us is energy. Light keeps the bond between particles, atoms, and molecules. Of all things, but not just all living things, but all non-living things. So truly, light is what everything is made of. This is quantum mechanics, and it was spoken in the Bible over 2,000 years ago. So we are made up of light. Light is energy, so we are made up of energy. So then, if we are energy and all things are made of energy, then our energies affect others' energies. This, I believe, is the very, very, very first thing to understand, especially before I take you deeper down the rabbit hole, which is what we call it, the spiritual awakening. So just to give you some scientific proof, I would love for you to look up Dr. Masaru Emoto. You can look it up on Google, especially images of water. Put in Dr. Masaru Emoto, images of water. His study was of molecular structure of water and what affects it. So it was proven that just a simple thought or a simple intent affected the molecules of the water. And it was based on which thought or intent was put into it. So, for example, he had a bottle of water and he put into it the thought of, I love you. He put into it the thought of, thank you. There was a bottle of water which a Zen Buddhist monk had blessed. All three of these turned out beautiful. Under the microscope, they look like beautiful snowflakes. But then he put other things. He put in sadness. He put in, I hate you. And the difference in what these looked like was extreme. The hateful things did not, they didn't look anything near beautiful. They look divided. They look catastrophic, I guess you could say. And so let's think about this for a minute. If you and I are 75% water, okay, and our animals are made up of water, and our earth, 71% is water. If we have the ability to put a thought or an intent into water and we're all made up of it, how do you think your energy is affecting others? How do you think it's affecting yourself? How do you think it's affecting the earth? That's super, super important. It means that every single thought that you put into this world, or anything you say that's put into the universe, it affects all of us. So I'd like to share with you out of my book, which is The Buddha Path from Khenpo Choga Rinpoche in Oregon. I went to his retreat back in 2010, and I learned a lot about positive thinking. That's really when it all began to start changing my life. And I want to let you know some notes that I took about the lectures that he gave us about the positive thinking, because it's so funny, because I was one of those that were like, no, this isn't true. This isn't real. Obviously, if you wear rosy glasses, then you're just going to be oblivious, and well, that's not true, because I just proved it to you. So don't be like me. If you are, it's okay. It takes time. So, some of the notes that I put that were from his voice. He said, life is thinking. Thinking is our life. Because in the Buddha sense, your thinking is what stays with you from life to life to life. And we'll obviously come back to reincarnation another time. It's somewhere down the list. But in a spiritual sense, it's your soul. I like to think of the soul and the mind, the thinking, they really are the same to me. And again, you take in what you want, keep what resonates with you, throw the rest away. But he said, life is thinking. Thinking is your life. If there is no thinking, there is no life. So really, to help with positive thinking, you have to be aware of your thinking, right? That's the first step, is being aware of thinking. So when you suffer, think of why you're suffering. And what that's going to do is it's going to start becoming repetition for you. You're going to notice why you're suffering, and you're going to keep yourself away from those things in life. And when you're happy, think of why you're happy. And through this awareness, being mindful, you're going to continue to be aware more and more all the time. And that's really going to make a difference for you, your household, your neighbors, your neighborhood, your city, your state, your country, and our world. Another thing he said was, the more you want happiness, increase positive thinking. If you are sad, then why not show some gratitude? Be happy for the things that you do have. Be happy for the people you have in your life. Be happy for the roof over your head, the food that you eat. That's the simplest things. Be happy for your children. Be happy for your parents. Be happy for your schooling. Be happy for your job. Be happy for the finances that you receive to be able to get you by. That's where gratitude is. And that's how you increase your positive thinking. The more you do that, the more it's going to become a part of your life. And it's going to get better. It really does. I swear to God. That's what's helped me. And you've got to have patience. You have to be diligent and meditate. meditate. A simple thing you can start doing is just breathe and be grateful for your breath. And meditation will be along the lines too. That's another one that I have that I want to share with you, but not today. The best advice I ever got from Kempo was when you feel like you don't want to talk or move, sing, dance, talk. Whenever you don't want to do something because you're down, whenever you don't want to do something because you don't think it's going to get better, do it, because that's when you need it the most. It's just like meditation. The Dalai Lama says, actually I believe it was Buddha, says, when you want to meditate, but you don't have enough time for it, that's when you should meditate more. So really just think about it. Be aware. Increase that positive thinking. Go dance. I do all the time. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Be around the people that treat you right, because then that also increases positive thinking. And that's another thing that I just would like to suggest. Realize the negative aspects of your life. If you can control them, control them. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. And that's really when you're going to start to see a change. If you're around negative people, how do you expect yourself to be positive? It's impossible. It is. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. And I hope that your positive thinking will increase. And may all these blessings be given to all sentient beings. Have a wonderful night. Much love and happiness to you.